All right, folks, positive poll. It is Friday, June 12th, 2020. Well, look, the whole circus continues. Even though they shut down Barnum and Bailey a long time ago, we know that in the end, this big clown act, these dodo birds in Europe, these dodo birds in London, these dodo birds in DC, their time's up. And, I tell you what, they are tricky. Just remember, folks, as far as the phony TI community goes, how many phony TIs in every other aspect of this damage control concerning satanic ritual abuse, concerning MK Ultra, concerning the possibly millions of people that could have been Monarch programmed. Most were taken care of. We know how that goes. Some are still on YouTube and they're confused. They're hanging around phonies. They're hanging around reptoids that were sent in a long time ago to take part in this damage control. Now we know YouTube is totally in on this whole thing, trying to keep the satanic ritual abuse survivors' testimony muted, as if it doesn't exist. And I'm on the top of that list. See, folks, remember, I'm supposed to be dead. You're not supposed to listen to me. So look, they don't like the Richie from Boston video. Try to have a little fun. And Richie knows I love him. He's the only creepy chameleon Canaanite, dirty dog Draco hybrid reptoid shapeshifter that I like. Because, look, he's doing his job. He's telling you what's going on. He's giving you about, who knows, maybe 80%. But he's misleading you, all right, with all the hocus pocus and everything. So some people made some comments, and in specific, one of the comments was from My Skies 5D. Mike, this gentleman who's been documenting the skies up in Oregon has clearly shown you people one aspect of this false reality. Now he started a comment thread. Some other people showed up. Well, YouTube removed it because guess what, folks? That legitimizes me. Do you understand this? So here's how this works, folks. I'm gonna show you two things today, and at the end of this video, if you people out there in the land that was once called America don't understand this, I am sorry. And the sad part is, very few people will see this because this will be another one of my most censored videos. Now, real quick, we were able to get some fresh file footage of the wild boar attack on Richie from Boston. Now, this America's favorite Draco hybrid, all-around truth seeker, man of great integrity, formerly, he might have walked off the plank with the Freemasonry, who knows? But what we're going to do is look at this fresh file footage of the initial attack, folks. Hold on, please. This is the exact moment that Richie was attacked by wild boars deep in the Ozarks. He was camping. And they just snuck up on him, folks. It was amazing. And he ran for his life. As you can see, he was screaming for help. But what happened is the wild boar caught up with him and they almost scratched out one of his eyes. It's amazing, folks. But Richie, he's one hell of I tell you what, one hell of a Draco built, to just kick ass. Because look, he was able to survive the initial attack, and what happened is he busted out one of his buck-tooth varmint, razor sharp, defense weapon when he's under attack. So as you can see, he definitely tried to turn the tide on this wild boar attack, but in the end, folks, they just got to him. They tore him up. Not much he could do. It's one Draco hybrid against a bunch of wild boars. And you know what the odds of that is. So what happened is Richie got beat up bad. He got beat up really bad. So what we do is Richie, we're praying for you. We wish you well. And Godspeed to you, my friend. Now I'm going to show you how these New Agers think that they're going to drag the rest of you good folk out there in America down to hell with them. And remember, some of them aren't going to hell because if you're part of this hybrid breeding program, you've got no salvation. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. Miss Laura Eisenhower. Listen to this. And I'm not gonna explain it, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to set her straight and everybody else, even this crackpot Alfred Lambert Weber, whatever his name is, and the rest of them. All right, Basagio, I'm about to destroy everything you frauds have been perpetrating against American people, meaning human beings. Now listen to this, close.
Day, the eclipse is in the sign of Sagittarius. It was peaking at 12:12 Pacific time, and the power of the eclipse lasts for about 3 hours, but the effects last for like 6 months. So it's very powerful. This particular eclipse was conjunct what's called the Great Attractor, and it's like a portal actually into a whole other dimension, and it's really an incredible opportunity for people to like really wake up. And waking up and truth is not so much about information, it's about the quality of relationship you have with yourself and your capacity to be able to connect with your own higher guidance and your own intuition and your own authenticity and just, the higher virtues of being, human, the spiritual qualities that don't need to really come from a book. It's something that we can just, claim. It's the Christ Sophia template. And I'll actually be talking about that tomorrow. So I wanted to draw some attention to the fact that I'm doing
All right, folks. Most of you got no clue of what the hell she's talking about. So I'm going to set you all straight. What you do is you turn to John chapter 10. Now listen up, because I don't have much time to keep playing games with you people. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. Now I am calling for all Christians to stand up like men and women and set these people straight. Do not have fear. You have the Holy Spirit on your side. Now let's repeat this of why these phonies are clueless and they want to drag you into hell, because some of them they're not going to go there. They only have this world and then they just disappear. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. Be he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name, and headeth them out. Now, folks, please, for the sake of humanity, if you want to be tied to that spirit that moved across the water, you want salvation, Christ is the door to get to that spirit, and that's the only way. If you think that there's another way, you are going to be, unfortunately, very surprised very soon.